Hey everyone, it's BDevine. Welcome to Divine Miracles. Thank you so much for being here. And today, I just asked my husband, I'm like, what do I need to do today? I already knew what he was going to say. It's dragon time. Okay, we're pulling in the dragons. We've had enough of all this chaotic energy and craziness, and just wanting to bring in the dragons for us today. And I want you to choose either number 1 or number 2. I'm going to do my best to do it this way. I'm going to be working with the Celtic dragon energy, which is these particular cards. So we're working with these tarot. We're also going to be working with the Diana Cooper cards for a different message, and I may even throw in one of the Imperial Dragon cards. So choose number 1 or number 2 for the messages today. I hope this is finding you happy and well. I know we have a lot going on, but we are going to get through this, and we are going to focus our energies on strength, not weakness. Okay, and the dragons will help you to do that. So if you haven't connected with your dragons yet, be open to the connection, because if you haven't connected, then they're connecting with you through this video. Okay, and if you want more help with connecting with your dragons, obviously you can reach out, no worries. All right, so number 1, let's begin number 1 with these dragon oracle cards. Okay, so what I'm asking for is what dragon is around you, what message you need to receive right now. Okay, so I'm just going to close my eyes. What message do you need to receive right now? And just bring yourself into a place of receiving also, cleansing and clearing, and just bringing your light team around you and your dragons. Number 1, what do you need to know? All right. Okay, energy of the Alpha Dragon. Harness the divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the old. Visualize your dream. Help manifest a new world. Okay, so by focusing on your own light and your own energy and your own power, your own personal power, you are bringing in this brand new vibration anyway. All right, so lifting yourself into that vibration brings your reality into a new vibration also. I'm going to read to you the little message. So the Alpha Dragon, obviously being the boss. Okay, so you've called on number 1. You have called on some pretty powerful energy right now for your message. All right, so let me there's just a little message in the book, and I like to read that for you guys as well. We don't need the book, but since this is a brand new deck, I'm going to. The Alpha Dragon. Destroying the old, visualizing your dream, helping to manifest a new world. So Alpha Dragons are bringing you a very special message. Number 1, you're being called to demonstrate creative forces in your current project or experience. So ask these magnificent beings to assist you, and know that their masculine energy will empower and strengthen you as you visualize what you want to build. You can also ask these dragons to support you in constructing our new 5th dimensional world. As you hold the vision of the new golden age, they can take your pictures and breathe them into life, which is awesome. This is a card of raw power and creation. So ensure that your intentions are pure, okay? Working with the Alpha Dragon. So basically, whatever you're thinking about right now is creating around you. So what do you want it to be? You know, it needs to be, you know, of the highest intention, of course, for the good of all. Also, extreme health and creative energy, and just knowing what to do. So sometimes just asking for clarity is enough to create a new direction in your life, which also might be helpful. Okay, so number 1, along with the Alpha Dragon, all right, I have been talking on the phone for about 4 hours, so I'm in this energy. Okay, number 1, along with the Alpha Dragon, we want to get some messages from the Celtic Dragon Tarot. All right, so these are very special cards, only used for certain occasions. So here we go. What do we need to know? I'm going to just pull a couple of these cards out for you. All right. So what do we need to know? Number one, the first card that you got in the Celtic Dragon deck is the Chariot energy. Okay. So with the Chariot energy, we often think of a chariot as carrying us somewhere, right? And so this is a major turning event that you've had in your life right as we speak. So for some people, this is activation of their healing. For some people, this is a knowingness that they're receiving. Some people, it's clarity, like we said, creative energies opening up, etc. And the Chariot energy, I'm just going to look at the cards this way because it gets too hard to hold them, which is why I used to do it on the camera, because it was too hard to hold them all the time. Anyway, so what this also indicates to me as I'm looking at this card is that there is going to be an increase of energy around you to help you to manifest your dreams, goals, wishes, ideals, creative energies, abundance, etc. That they're around you now. They have been around you for some time. And you may have been ignoring this energy. You may have been ignoring this call, which is normal because we've got so much stuff going on, right? So the energy here is that you have lifted your vibration already. And now you need to tune into the positive energies, all right? Tuning into the positive messages that you're receiving and not allowing anything other than positive light to be entering into your sphere. And it means changing the way in which you verbalize things. It means letting go of attachments. It also means letting go of people that you don't need in your life anymore. And this is going to bring you freedom of spirit. Okay, you may not notice when you let go of people or you change things, or you may not notice that there's much difference on the outside, but on the inside, in your spiritual sense, there's plenty. There's plenty that's going on. There's a lightness of spirit, and suddenly ideas and inspiration, etc., comes forward. All right, you need to concentrate on yourself already lifted away from all of this. Okay, because many of us are going to need to be in support of others. All right, so we need to make sure we've got it all right in our own mind before we can help anybody else, right? So you're lifting away from this, and there is support around you, and you really need to open up to the energy of your dragons, which are going to give you that confidence to do anything, okay? The other one for you, number one, is the Knight of Pentacles. And so the Knight has taken its time coming, but it's also very responsible and sure of himself and able to give you a new direction as you move forward. And of course, without realizing it, the Knight has his own dragon standing right behind him as this powerful support as he begins to move forward. So this is also considered to be yourself, surveying new grounds, looking for a new direction, looking for a new place to be, or maybe thinking about moving or a new direction in your life, just like, what am I going to do next? What's coming up next for me? There's going to be something big. You can feel it. There's something on the edge. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it, right? And there's this creative energy also of looking at how far you have come, right? And obviously there's still work to do with anybody, and how far you've come, and now what's going to be next, right? So there's a feeling of anticipation, number one, as you are moving forward into this new direction. Like, okay, this has happened so far, I've been able to do this, and I've been able to manifest this, so what's next? The only thing in your mind is you don't want to be thinking, oh, but it's, maybe something bad's going to happen, or there's going to be, mass, issues around the earth. We already know that. Part of your awakening, whenever that was for you, is understanding the fact that the old ways have to die out in order for the new to come forward. And this is what we're experiencing now. All this old stuff, this ancient energy that has been enslaving the people is dying away, and it doesn't like it. It's losing its control, and it doesn't like it. So you have to remain really strong within yourself as we go through the next 6 months, of changes and situations happening, and, information coming to the surface. Hold tight. And this is how you're going to do it. You're going to raise your vibration, focusing on what it is that you want to create in your life, right? Whatever that is for you, And that's perfect, but not limiting yourself on how it can happen also. The Knight of Pentacles traditionally also means that there is something coming in your direction that has been taking a long time to come forward. So perhaps finances, or something that was owed to you, or money that you've been trying to manifest for years, you know, it finally comes forward. Or maybe you speak to someone, they have just the right words that generate a peaceful energy within you, which brings forward the new beginning in your life. Whatever it is, you are in a major transition, number one, and it's only going to get better. Don't allow yourself to lower your standards, okay? Don't allow yourself to get into it with anybody. Just maintain your high energy. Okay, where are those cards? Okay, finally, I'm gonna do one of these Imperial Dragons as well, okay? Oops. All right, that's all upside down. Okay, number one, what's your final message? Okay. Balance. Okay, so you got the energy of balance, you got the energy of justice, you got the energy of, you know, making sure that you're balancing everything inside of yourself. The dragon here is the dragon of the air, okay, connected to Libra, okay, the Justice card connected to Libra as well, or just the energy of air communication, right? So you really are asked to speak up in a situation or show your authority over yourself in some way, whether it's with boundaries, making sure that you are setting firm boundaries for what you're going to accept, even on your news feed. Okay, remember, we can control everything that we want to. We just have to do it and trust that we're connected. The number 11 is going to be important. Okay, so we have 11, we have 7 as being important, we have 1 as being important, and 10 as being important. You can add those numbers up, put them in different sequences, whatever you want to do, but these will come up for you. So there's a balance here, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, in all levels. There's something that is enabling you to be able to move forward on your path, okay? But you must be clear about what your intention is with spirit, okay? So you can't say, okay, I'd really like to move in this new direction, but don't see how that's going to happen. Just leave the but off the end. I'm sure I've said that before. Okay, so I'm open to these new changes. Don't say, oh, but, you know, well, it'll be too hard. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever we say to ourselves to block it, no more. You must remember that everything that you say creates a program. It creates a new energy for you. It creates an experience. So you want it to be powerfully what you want, without limitation. Okay, so remember this as you're moving forward. What are you saying to yourself? What's coming out of your mouth? How are you feeling? Are you living in your head? Have you brought it down into your heart? Do these little exercises with yourself, because you will strengthen. Okay, you will be where you want to be very, very quickly. And so also by November, you know, coming up here with the 11th month, there will be another big change. Okay, and we will be fine. We're going to be sifting through this as best we can, and focusing on maintaining the empowerment of yourself. Very important. Okay, number 1. So hope you enjoyed. You can also work with the crystals of black onyx as well. A little bit of black onyx you can work with. You can work with clear crystals also. What else am I getting about this? Red jasper as well for you to connect with these energies of creation and balance. All right, fantastic. Okay, moving on to number 2, or if you're still here from number 1, thinking that you might need number 2 as well, welcome. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm really, really excited about Saturday's webinar as well. You guys are just, you get so much in these webinars, it's not even funny. Okay, so I'm going to start number 2. We're going to be working with 3 different decks, working with the dragons. The first one we're going to do is the Dragon Oracle by Diana Cooper. And I'm going to see where you are at with these cards, okay? All right, just be open to receiving whatever it is that you need for your highest good, number 2. Oh, I like this. Golden Christed Dragon brings you higher love so that you can embody the Christ light. Absorbing the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart. That's what we've just been talking about. And remain in that 5th dimension. This is the beautiful dragon with you. The golden dragons are also really, really connected with the elders. And so, you know, working with the elders, it's kind of like working with Smog from, you know, the Lord of the Rings, you know, the dragon that governs all the gold, etc. It's that kind of powerful energy. So this is with you right now. Okay, and I want to look up the little message because they're really cool. So this is the Golden Christed Dragon. So let me just... Oh, okay, so there's quite a few... Sorry guys, I'm not used to this deck at all. Golden Christed Dragon, but I do know that there are some awesome little messages in here. I'm trying to find it. Okay, there it is. All right, we got it. So the Golden Christed energy, just focus on this color. Okay, so it says here the guidance for this is that you're blessed to receive this card. For the luminous golden Christed dragons will automatically flood you with the purest Christ light. They will remind you that your heart is incredibly powerful and will pour pure love into the center of it in order to open it further. Be ready to accept this love and then go to spread it to others. These dragons also come to remind you that you have a special connection to the golden era of Atlantis. This may have been in an incarnation or in your spirit body. It's time to remember who you truly are. So ask the Golden Christed dragons to help you to bring back your gifts and talents in your dream state. What the Golden Christed dragons give to you, you can pass on to others. So radiate the golden energy of the Christ to those with whom you are in contact with today. Fantastic. 5th dimensional dragons, huge golden energy fields working with you right now. You may have felt a shift or a flutter in your heart or in your chest as I was talking to you. Sometimes when you have a release, it's like you may cough, or you may feel even like pressure, or you may just feel like something shooting out your feet, for example, or out your hands. Whatever it is for you is the right thing. Beautiful. Blessed to receive this energy. So just be open up to receive it, okay? All right. Okay. Now, let's have a look at these tarot cards, which are my Celtic Dragon cards, which I love. All right, so for number 2, what else do you need to hear? I'm going to take 2 cards. All right, number 2. The first card is the 4 of Swords, okay? And the second card is the 5 of Pentacles. So I can tell you right now, just by looking at these 2 particular card energies, that you have been stressing, all right? You've been worrying about money, all right? All this craziness that's going on right now, etc. People are freaking out, okay? It's only natural. So in your mind, when you stay in your mind, it's only natural for you to be picking up this and this and this bit of news and this piece of over here, and someone said something over there, and someone's annoyed you over there, and someone sent a message over here, and someone's in this thing, and you're like, ah, right? So when you're in your mind, it's overwhelming. And this is why you have this golden Christed dragon, because when you bring your focus into your heart space, put your hands over your heart. I've just told someone this morning, so this is going to make them laugh. Put your hands over your heart and breathe. You can focus when your hands are there. Breathe into there. You will calm down. All right. So everything that's all over the place, is exaggerated because your mind is going around and around already, and then you're picking up all this vibration from everybody else, and then there's this news feed, and then someone's putting this crap on their wall, or someone's arguing with you over here, or you just try to say something or make a joke and someone's like all up in arms because they can't handle it. So you need to rest, okay? You need to take a break from all of this thinking, because nothing is solved by thinking. It only generates more stress on your body. And we need to be in our feeling mode a little bit more. However, we don't want to be picking up everybody else's crap. We don't. We need to be in a mode where we are empowered and strong inside of ourselves. You need to do the permanent shielding with Archangel Michael, okay? And I've got a video on that as well. And just focus on these kind of positive vibrations and energies to lift you away from all of this noise, okay? You need to take a break, it's saying here, and rest when your body's telling you to. Otherwise, if you're as stubborn as I am, you'll suddenly be thrown on your butt somehow, because there'll be something that takes place that you can't ignore. So don't let it get to that point, okay? Make sure you're resting, going into meditation. If you can't meditate, that you listen to 3 of your favorite songs in a row, line them up, put your headphones on, listen to 3 of your favorite songs, and just say to yourself, I'm listening to these songs, but I'm open to receiving healing. That's it. Okay, it's a much easier meditation than trying to follow something. Because the other energy is the 5 of coins, and that's where you're fearing something. You're afraid of being left out in the cold. You're afraid of something, usually money or family or where you're living, or there's danger, or there's something. But what's happening is that when you're in this headspace and it's going around and you're getting nervous, etc., you're forgetting the amount of support that you have with you all the time. That you have the dragons there, that you have the angels there, that you have your guides there with you. You're forgetting all of that because it's all too much in here. All right? And we know what we're looking at. We know that's what's feeding that fear also. We know that it's unsteady right now. But we also know, and we have to remember, that the light has already won. So all of these narratives of this and this and this, oh, it's going to be blah, we have to remember that the light has won, that we're going to be raising our vibration if we haven't already, so that we're going to be able to be a lighthouse for other people. That's what you're here to do. You're here to spread the light. You're here to hold the light. It's going to get difficult, no doubt. But it's only difficult in as much as you allow yourself to perceive it to be. All right. So even if we went back to pioneer days where we're all in the wagons again, we will survive. Okay. If you want to get caught up in it all, then you can drive yourself crazy. And you're being asked not to do that. You're being asked to stay illuminated and stay away from anyone or anything that is making you feel this big. All right, no matter who it is in your life, unfollow that energy and, lift yourself more into a higher vibration, because you're walking away from the energy of lack anyway, okay? A lot of you have to focus more on this kind of energy as being your reality and move away from that lack energy that has been around for a little while now. Remembering, as you look at this card, remembering that you are supported. You see those dragons behind you? These people are unaware that they're even there. And they are huge, okay? So they are making sure that they are supporting you, but they won't do anything unless you talk to them. They can't. They're not allowed to. Same with the angels. You've got to tell them what you want them to do. And that's it. You've got to let go and let them do that as well. Okay. So make sure you're resting up, number 2. Listening to your body, most importantly. Now I'm going to use these Imperial cards. We'll get one last message for number 2. Where? I think it's that. That's what threw itself at me. It's the Gaia card, which is the World card. Okay? So, by focusing your vibration on things already being in the light, look at the dragon covering Gaia, covering the earth, bringing a brand new energy in, eradicating all the darkness that has been around this earth, not just now, for the longest time, think back in history at all the things that have happened. Each one of you have been a part of every single part of it, most likely. I doubt if you guys are watching this channel, I highly doubt that you're a very new soul, because you're recognizing my energy as old as well, you know. And so you're recognizing this because we've known each other before. That's why we're part of the soul tribe together. We've known each other on some level, either as a guide or a friend or just in a group, you know, or whatever it is. We all know each other. That's why we're here. So we're ancient. We've been through the worst of the worst on this planet, and, you know, in different realities as well. Okay. And this is something that's triggering inside of us is a fear or a concern, once again, of something taking place that, you know, was beyond our control. But the way that things are sort of made to be is like there's going to be mass destruction, etc. That's already done with that paradigm, right? Yes, there are going to be less people on this planet. Let's face it. Yes, there are going to be things that happen. Yes, there's going to be weather anomalies. Yes, there's going to be stuff that happens to the earth. Yes, there's going to be people that try to destroy others. Yes, there's going to be all of that stuff. No doubt. There has no choice but to happen as things play itself out. However, the balance of the planet is up to us, and we're raising our vibration. We're lifting ourselves past all this 3D nonsense and war energy. We're moving past all that hatred and anger, at least we should be, and empowering ourselves more. You can do more by yourself being empowered than you trying to turn everybody else into what you believe. You must just stay true to yourself. Remember that as we focus on the earth in that golden light energy, just moving around, like as the earth rotates, etc., that this golden light is just spinning as fast as it can around, illuminating all those people that are not awake yet as well. We have many warriors that aren't even awake yet, right? And welcome if you're just tuning in and you're just here now and you're just recognizing, you know, a place that you belong, okay? Amazing, good work in all of this craziness that you're actually aware right now, okay? We're going to get past this better than you can imagine, all right? Not saying it's going to be without issues, of course. You know, it'd be stupid to say, oh no, we'll be absolutely fine. That would be stupid to say that. But we're going to have issues, obviously. But underneath it all, the biggest energy of all is working for the good. Okay, working for support of us all. And we need to focus on this more and understand that your own ability is way more powerful than you've ever given yourself credit for. And it's not about being superior to anybody else, but it's just owning it, okay? Owning your own power and honing it and channeling it and working with it and lifting with it and vibrating with it and changing your life with it, right? To hell what anybody else thinks about that as well. And then you're going to get stronger and tougher, and you're never going to let anybody take that away from you, or at least you shouldn't. So bear with these times right now. You know, listen to your body, listen to what it needs to do, right? And when it needs to rest, etc. And when you need to bring your energy into your heart space and work on the power that you have inside of yourself. Get to know who you are, all right? And you're going to shift through. So the 21st, the 7th, and, oh, sorry, what do we got here? 21st. I've lost that dragon card that I just had in my hand. Isn't that weird? Okay, here it is. The 4th, hang on, the 21st, the 4th, and the 5th, as well as the 10th energy for August is going to be important for you, number 2. And the 21st of August is my birthday. So, of course, it's going to be a special day, right? Number 2. So, thank you for listening. I am going to get this video right out to you right now. Thank you for joining Patreon if you have, and my spiritual website as well, Facebook, all social media at Divine Miracles. Let's keep this power going, and I look forward to the next time. And until then, bye for now. Bye, everyone.